Hey guys, this is Blinspat and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are returning with some more Marvel Mondays, and today I'm just going to be basically talking to you guys about why for us superhero fans that November is going to be possibly the best month of the year, because we've got a bunch of stuff coming out. For example, we have Thor Ragnarok, which is going to be released in November, and that's going to be an amazing film, and they've definitely tried to add a sense of humour to Thor to make him a bit more funny, as we've seen ever since Avengers Assemble, but they've tried to make it so he didn't realise he was being at all humorous, and he's started to be a little bit more humorous as the films go on, because fans have even said that they prefer Loki to Thor. So I think they've tried to make Thor a bit less serious and a bit more cheesy and a bit more humorous than he originally was in like cartoons and comic books, and in the first Thor movie, which had the one slightly, even like literally slightly humorous moment. So it's going to be a really good thing I'm looking forward to for this movie. His humour. So yeah, that's reason number one that I'm looking forward to November, and that's going to be one of the reasons that you guys, you superhero fans, possibly will be as well.
We know each other.
Then reason number two is that The Defenders, the finale for Marvel's Netflix franchise, is coming to an end with Matt Murdock, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Danny Rand coming together to battle the Hand in a final battle, which is going to be happening in Defenders, which is going to be released in November as well, and that's going to see the finale of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, which is really going to be really good, because I've watched that since season 1 of Daredevil has came out, and I really enjoyed it, and I've watched it all the way through. And now I've got to wait another 5 more months before the series is out. So I just can't wait to see that. I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking forward to that as well.
I'm the immortal Iron Fist.
You what?
You're on the same side.
And then there is also in November Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2 being released to the public, which is going to be really cool because it's going to feature a lot of the other kind of sides to Marvel, like different Spider-Man dimensions, like the more less known characters like Captain Marvel, like Guardians of the Galaxy, who are now actually quite well known thanks to their movies. But it's also going to feature people like Kang the Conqueror, and it's going to probably touch up on Black Panther a lot, as we can see in the poster. And it's also going to touch up on characters like Mysterio, as we also see in the trailer, and Enchantress and Dr. Octopus, and some of those characters weren't actually featured in the first Lego Marvel Super Heroes game, which was quite annoying, but it was actually still a really fun game to play. So yeah, that is reason number 3. Now heading on to reason number 4, which is the final reason, and that is Justice League, because Justice League is also a DC movie that is being released in November, which I'm really looking forward to, and it looks amazing. Like, it's probably not going to be the finale of the DC like universe, because a few people thought that Avengers Assemble would be the end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but then after the end credit scene with Thanos in, everyone knew that it would be expanded. And now look at it now, 5 years down the line after Avengers Assemble, and it's gone on to be like 3 movies a year. So that's expanded massively compared to the DC universe, which are probably going to try to do the same kind of thing as time goes on, but because they've got less characters like that have ever been in, like, the Avengers, then they're going to have a lot of work on making like 2 or 3 movies per character if they're going to get up to speed on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is going to also be quite difficult for them since they haven't got anything like the Infinity Stones to kind of build up to, or the Battle of the Hand that is featured in the Marvel's Defenders. And Infinity War is actually getting released next year. I believe it's April or May. I'm not quite sure, but it's one of those two, I think. And I'm not sure whether it is actually going to make any references to the Defenders. So that's Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, like I mentioned before. So it might make references to them, it might actually have them in the movie, or it might not. It might just make it as though they didn't exist. We don't actually know what's happening about that at this moment in time. But I'm really hoping there are references to it. I really am hoping that they are in it. So if you are going to be playing or watching Infinity War, then it might be an idea to watch the Defenders on Netflix. So then you know if they are in it, then you know who they are and what they do, etc. But it is going to be a really good movie, Infinity War, so I recommend you watch and read as much as you can. So then you know what's going to happen if there's any characters that haven't been in any past movies that are introduced into the franchise.
You 4. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen. The smart-ass detective.
We got a problem?
The righteous ex-con.
My bad.
And the kid with a glowing fist. The war for New York is here. So get your shit together.
But now going back to Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2, whether it's going to be a game that's a sequel to the first game, well, obviously it is, but whether it's going to be linked to the first game, like if it's going to follow on from it, or if it's going to be an entirely different game because it's got different characters and different costumes for the characters, because it's more linked to the movies kind of franchise rather than the comics kind of franchise now, because there's been more movies since 2013. So I don't know what's happening about that, but I recommend you do also go and watch the first watch somebody do the first game, or actually play it yourself if you can't remember it or you haven't played it before. So yeah, I'm also really looking forward to Thor Ragnarok, like I said before, but it's not going to be the greatest. I mean, Black Panther's probably going to be better than it, because it's like Thor, like I say, a lot of people think he's a bit boring, a bit plain, which I do agree with, but he's Thor, he's awesome. So yeah, he's Thor. But anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more videos like this. This is quite a short video. I mean, I've done about 7 minutes 40 of this commentary now as I'm speaking, because I've added clips over the top. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more videos like this and more content on Marvel Mondays. So I'm going to thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.
I guess you're right. What's the worst that can happen if you mess with the space-time continuum?